Well, hello everybody. We will officially get started. I'm going to share my screen here and let's just do this. I'm going to find my slideshow here. Maybe. Okay, so let's go into presentation mode. Hopefully my face isn't in the way on the right-hand side here. But welcome to this call. I'm going to be talking to you guys today about what is Beachbody coaching, what do we do, what does it entail, how do you get started, and who's good at this, and then what are the things that you can get in your life from being a Beachbody coach. I can say personally it's changed literally every aspect of my life. I'm a better person, I'm a better mom, friend, obviously coach because I've been doing this a while, but I'm literally an overall better person in every aspect of my life. And it's really an amazing thing to say that it's made such a positive impact in my life. So basically I'm going to start out. I'm just going to introduce myself. What is my story? I'm a mom of two. You can see in the top right-hand corner and a little bit in the bottom right-hand corner, my kids. My son Landon is 5. He's in kindergarten now. My daughter's name is Bria, and she will be 3 in March here. So we got a busy house, and my children are literally the light in my life, and they drive me to want to be that better person and want to be present in their life, which is actually why I started this whole coaching thing in the first place. I am a wife. I have a picture down there with my husband there. It's kind of an old picture. He doesn't like taking pictures. So that's a couple falls ago. But yeah, we've been married since 2012, dating since 2009. We got pregnant just a few months after after we started dating with our son Landon. And so we waited. Let's see, he was born in 2010 and we got married in 2012. So we didn't jump the gun. We didn't get not married because of the baby. You know how that happens. But anyway, we've been married for almost 4 years. That's so crazy to say already. But anyway, I am a part-time server in a restaurant. My education background comes from medical assisting. I worked full-time in a lab. And that's kind of where my journey started, with me being really unhappy and wanting more with my life. The job I was at, I was working, I got hired when I was pregnant with my daughter, just a couple months before I had her, which was really awesome. I was excited. I found a company that didn't look the other way and not hire me because I was pregnant. I was going to be going on maternity leave. Like, they took me in and really, really made me feel comfortable with having a baby. My son was a preemie, so I had to go in every week with my daughter through her pregnancy to get this shot. And my work was extremely flexible about it, and it was really amazing. When I had her, I talked to my supervisor, and I said there was absolutely no way that I could pay for daycare for 2 children and be able to stay on my part-time hours. I was only 25 hours a week, and I was still serving, and it just wasn't healthy as a parent to be able to work from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the clinic and then have to go pick my kids up and then go to work again at 5 o'clock at the restaurant. So I told them I needed to work full-time. So they gave me my full-time hours, 8 to 5. And if you're not familiar with Minnesota, don't worry about it, but I live in Albertville. I was working in Blaine. It's about a 35-minute commute. And then add traffic in there. By the time we got home at night, we didn't get home until about 6 o'clock, a little bit before. So at that time we had to do dinner. We had to get our baths done. And then it was pretty much bedtime because we had to be up at 6 a.m. the next day for me to go to work again. With a little girl and a little boy, I wasn't feeling like I was being a mom. I was basically just going through the motions. I wasn't there for my kids, and that was killing me. So I decided to take on a different position at my clinic. It was still within the lab, but it was different hours. It was 4 days a week, 2 12-hour shifts and 2 8-hour shifts. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. I'm going to have 3 days off. On my 12-hour shifts, I wouldn't start until 10, so I'd work 10 to 10, and then I would work 1 to 10, and then 1 8 to 5 shift every other week. I was like, that's perfect. I'm going to have all my mornings with my kids, and I'm going to have 3 days off with them fully. And I found that was actually even harder because I had to recover on at least one of those days off to get over my week, because that's a lot to put into a week. And a lot of times my 12-hour shifts turned into 13-hour shifts because the lab can't leave until the doctor says they're done with them. So and then it was a 35-minute commute home. So I wouldn't get home until 11:30 midnight every single night. And that was really, really draining on me as a parent. I was so tired in the morning. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't clean my house. I felt like just a lug, and I wasn't being a parent still. So that's when Beachbody came into my life. I was still working part-time, like either just the weekends or just one day during the weekend at the restaurant. And I was telling people, or my coach that I ended up signing up with was one of my very, very good friends. And she started going through a challenge group, and I was seeing her transformation and her talking about it. And I'm like, you know what? If she can do this, I can do this, and I can get myself back. After my daughter's pregnancy, I didn't, that hunger craving that you have, like that pregnancy hunger, it didn't go away with me. And so like my chocolate cravings turned into an addiction. My overeating and binge eating turned into an addiction. When I would go to family events, there would be like that buffet of food that everybody brings, and I would have 3-4 plates. And then I would still be picking at the food because I didn't want to get another plate after that because I was embarrassed, but I would still pick here and there and eat the entire time. So even though I had lost all my weight from my daughter's pregnancy, I gained it all right back by eating chocolate and binge eating. So I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get my life back. I used to love working out, and it's really actually a passion of mine. So that's where I started working out. I got into my challenge group, and right away, it wasn't even a question. I seen the motivation and the drive of these coaches, and then I was talking to my coach, and she was telling me about the possibilities and potential of this business, and I just had to jump in. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I was going in, and I was going to do this. I was going to be home with my babies. I was going to earn financial freedom for my family, and that's where I'm at now. I'm finally able to, I quit the day job. I no longer work at the clinic except for on-call, and then I work about 12 hours a month. So just to keep my on-call status and have that, not necessarily backup plan, but to keep my skills in check. I also, I'd say 1 to 2 times every couple months, I will also teach at the technical college where I got my degree at. My teacher there is now the phlebotomy director, and so she has me come in 1 or 2 times I guess you can call it a semester, and have me teach my real life experience versus them just teaching out of a book and teaching them that. I get to talk about my real life experience, how I do things, and kind of give them some insight as to what they're actually going to be doing on the job. So I am super busy, obviously. And then I serve part-time. So I usually don't work more than 28 hours a week. Sometimes it's less, sometimes it's more. It really just depends on how busy we are and how many shifts I get scheduled. Usually it's three or 4 shifts a week. So it's not too bad at all. And it's at night. So I have all day with my kids. I bring my son to school. I pick him up. But that's basically it. So that was the long version of my story. I apologize. But that is what encompasses me as a person and where I'm at and where I'm going. Still haven't gotten the financial freedom yet, but I'm working on it. Who is a good Beachbody coach? So coaches are normal people. As you heard me talk, I'm busy. I work. I'm a mom. I am married. I have friends. I'm just a normal person that likes health and fitness. I like helping people, and that is what we are looking for in a coach. There are no qualifications necessary. Yes, I have a medical assisting background, but there's actually little medical training in that. It's a lot of admin and stuff like that. But anyway, there's no qualifications necessary. Everything that you need to know has already been laid out for you in the trainings, in the programs that we offer in Shakeology. Like the only thing that you do as far as like needing to know things is supporting people and motivating them and lifting each other up. That's all we do as coaches. We are our customers' biggest support. They get their nutrition expertise from their nutrition program. They get their fitness workouts from their program, and we're just there to help them and guide them along the way. The only requirement is that passion for helping people and willing to put in consistent effort to reach your goals. Maybe your goal is to just make, I don't know, $100 to $200 a month and just to put into savings. Maybe your goal is that you want to make this your full-time gig so that you can be home full-time and be able to design your life the way you want. And then also, this is people that are looking for a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not going to be the business that you want. This business takes work, and all you need to do is lead with your heart and help others with consistent effort, and your income will follow and match the amount of people that you're helping. So how awesome is that? I help 20 people. My income is going to reflect that. And that's really, really an amazing thing. So that is what makes a good Beachbody coach. What do we do as coaches? So basically all we do is we inspire people by leading by example. We lead from the front with our workouts, drinking our Shakeology, our nutrition, and showing people that we are committed to our business and that we are there for them. We share our journey through social media or in person if that's how you want to do it. Social media is awesome because it gets you to reach more people that you are probably never going to meet in person. And then it also is literally the ultimate accountability that we have as coaches. So we are leading from the front. We are checking into our challenge groups. We have to be able to stay on track with ourselves and our own health and our own nutrition and our own fitness in order to show our challengers that they can do it too. And so we can help them if they have a question and they're having issues meal planning, they're having issues working up the motivation to work out. You are going to go through your own journey and have those same struggles so you can help them with that. Or you're going to have other coaches. If you haven't experienced something else, you can talk to another coach that's gone through it and they can help you help them. As I briefly mentioned, we run challenge groups. If you haven't been part of a challenge group before, it's an online Facebook group where us coaches do a daily group or a daily post giving a tip, maybe guiding them through the meal plan, supporting them, motivating them, running fun little contest things or just fun little posts like Workout Wednesday, take a selfie of you doing your favorite move or something like that, keeping people engaged into what they're doing in their program so that they can keep going and get the results and reach their goals that they are hoping to reach. And then also personal development. Now, when I started as a coach, I'm like, personal development, that's like that how to, I need help garbage, right? But I was like, okay, they're telling me I need to do this. I'm going to do it. And I jumped right in. I think my first book was called The Difference Maker by John C. Maxwell. And that was basically talking about like, you are the difference maker and you are the one that's going to make you reach your goals and nobody else is going to do the work for you, but you can do it. You're the only thing stopping you is basically how that book went. And since then I've read probably 20 books. I've listened to a few books. When I was working, I would listen to books via an app and on my way to and from work. So that was a way that I was getting my personal development in that wasn't taking time while I was home with my family. So if you are a working person or something that you can do, listen to your personal development. And it's really, really awesome. I personally like books now because I like to highlight and make notes, but whatever works for you, if you have to listen to it, you have to listen to it. I'm going to show you guys quick the BAT that we work from so that you can kind of see what you actually are going to be doing on a daily basis. We just got this computer. I don't really know how to work it yet. My kids are being crazy. So basically, this is an example of your daily to-do list. I have made a new one since I have this in this slideshow, but basically this is what you're going to do every day. You're going to track what you do. There's a social media tracker that I have where I keep track of how many friends I have, how many likes on my business page, how many followers on Instagram, etc. And so I'll just check that off when I do that. My personal development, I personally shoot for a half hour a day. There's a lot of coaches that shoot for 10 to 15 minutes. So it really just depends on your life, your busy schedule, but we recommend 10 minutes each day at minimum. Of course, we got to get our workout in. Drink Shakeology, or if you don't drink Shakeology, we have the Performance line or some sort of supplements. And these workout and Shakeology supplement categories, this is also sharing that on your social media. So you're going to tell people like your mindset going into your workout or how you feel after your workout. You're not just going to post and say, I got my workout in and leave it at that. Like nobody cares. So you're going to elaborate and tell them why it matters. You're going to inspire them to get up and move too. You're going to inspire them to eat better by sharing your journey. And then I also like to keep track how many Facebook posts I did. We'll get a little bit into that. How many Instagram, like page, blog posts that I did. Inviting, these are talking to new people that you want to join a challenge group or even join your coaching team. Maybe you look at their Facebook and they seem like they would make an awesome coach. And you probably have no idea what that means yet or what to look for, but you will, and we will teach you how to look for that as well. But how many invites did I send out that day? And then I have follow-ups on there because if I don't have that on my list, I'm going to forget to check back with people. People are busy. They don't work on social media like we do. So you have to go back and check in with them because sometimes they forgot about your message. Maybe they opened it but didn't read it, and then they forgot it was even there. Maybe like it just wasn't the right time for them. And so you're going to check back a couple months later. So that's where I keep track of how many follow-ups I did also. I check in with my customers. I check in with my coaches. As a new coach, your coach check-ins would be like checking in with your upline sponsor. If you get a success partner, which I highly suggest, and we'll talk about that in new coach training, but a success partner, you can also check in with them here. I make sure to try and post every single day in my group. If I am not doing the daily post, I'll either post my own accountability, my workout picture, my food. Maybe I'll find a recipe that I want to try. I'll post that in my challenge groups. And then any coach training groups or coach pages that I have, I will also make sure that I post in. So if I am doing a training to make myself a better coach, or I'm pushing for a rank or whatever that might be, I am going to make sure that I get my assignment done for that day. I'm going to check into my team page, post in there whatever I need to post. I will check into my uplines page and their uplines page as well, and see if I can answer any questions, see upcoming trainings, any calls coming up, staying in the know with what's going on. Birthday posts, I always make sure to say happy birthday to my friends list. I'm not always right on top of my game on that, but I really, really try to be. And then down there is just keeping track of the technicalities. That's not really like the small details of what's going to make your business. So Success Club points, we've briefly talked about that in our Coaching Glimpse group, but Success Club points is basically you're reaching to help 3 or more people a month and you earn points on that. So I like to keep track of where I'm at each day. And then if I have any coaches that are qualifying for Success Club, I keep track of my volume for all my coaches, how many coaches I have, how many emeralds I have. if I've added any new coaches, if I've had a new person order a challenge pack, if I've had any, if I need to send new emails to those people that have just joined our team or joined my challenge group. And then also I keep track of my income. So that's basically how that goes. Actually, this is the business activity tracker. These are just examples of different social media outlets that I have used. I don't currently use all of them regularly, but I do like to keep track of them. And then that is blank for some reason. Okay. So I'll go back to our slides maybe. So how do you find your customers and who are they going to be? Basically, you're looking for people that are just like you. So when you first start, a lot of the people that you're going to have as your first customers is going to be your family, like your mom, your sister, maybe it's one of your best friends or people that have been close and they trust you and they want to get healthy. Maybe they want to get out of their job that they're in. And those are going to be the people you're going to be most comfortable with reaching out to right away. And so a lot of times those are the people that join you first. My story is a little bit different. I had like distant friends and relatives join me first, which is kind of weird. But that's how my business started. But you basically find them through social media. You're sharing your story and you are going to be inspiring to them, and either they're going to reach out to you or they're going to be one of your invites that you send out each day. And you are going to look at who's liking and commenting on your posts. And basically you're just sharing you, and the people that you want to help and that need your help are going to come to you. Personal development, I already touched on this, but basically this is personal life growth, leadership growth. As you're starting to grow a team, you're going to want to learn how to be a good leader. Knowledge, so anything nutrition, social media, fitness. You can grow yourself in all of these areas to make you a better person, a better coach, a better mom. A lot of people read the Bible even as personal development. And I've done all of these. I will listen to podcasts on social media and on nutrition. I will read books on leadership so I can highlight and go back. Personal life growth. Actually, this book that's pictured here, The Charge by Brendon Burchard, he is one of the most inspirational people that I listen to. Like, he motivates me. And this is his book. It talks about the different drives that make you feel like you're living the best life you can, and how you can start living through those drives to make you feel like you're living a very, very charged life. And it's really an amazing book. I was looking to grow myself as a person when I started reading that this summer. So that's what I really, really recommend that book. There's a few other ones that we recommend for new coaches, but down the line, this needs to be one of the books that you read. But personal development is probably, you need to be bringing people into your business, yes. But this is the most important thing you can do for yourself and for your business, because you're going to be growing yourself to be able to build that confidence and that motivation for you to dream big and go for your dreams, as well as learning how to be a leader for your team, learning how to be a leader for your challengers, leading from the front, and then also just learning new skills and knowledge that you can help people. So I think I covered everything there. Gaining social media presence is all about consistency. And I think I wrote the word consistency in this slideshow probably 5 times, because this is the entire backbone of this business, is being consistent. But consistency with sharing your journey, posting 2 to 5 times a day about your personal life, about your nutrition, about your workouts, your fitness, inviting people to challenge groups, your hobbies, everything. Starting out, if you're not one that posts on social media a lot, you're not going to want to start posting 5 times a day, because people are going to be annoyed by you. So you're going to just kind of gradually work up. You're going to start at 2 times a day, and then you're going to go to 3. My happy medium is 3 to 4 posts a day. They say 3 to 5. But 5 tends to be a lot unless I have a really, really busy day and I'm out and about doing a bunch of different things. adding people to your network. So finding people that are like you. So you're going to have interest groups that you're in, and we're going to teach you all of this. So don't even worry about the overwhelming amount of this, but I'm just kind of teaching you what you can expect. You're going to be adding 3 people to your network every day. That means adding new followers on Instagram, adding new friends on Facebook, getting new likes on your like page, all sorts of stuff like that. And then just connecting with people. You're going to message and comment and reach out to people that were old friends, and you're going to reconnect with people. You're going to connect to these new people you're adding into your network that maybe you don't know on a personal level. So you're going to start to get to know each other. And like I just said, we have social media trainings to help you. You can also listen to podcasts, read books, all sorts of things to help you with social media. So this is not you don't need to get it all on the first day, not even an ounce. We teach you everything. We walk you through it. This journey is not a lonely journey, not at all. Earning an income. So on the right here, I'll get to that as well. So don't quite look at that. But basically, you're going to aim to help 3 people every month to join a challenge group. We run challenge groups as a team. We have templates for those posts that I was talking about, so you don't have to know what to post off the top of your head. Consistency over time will produce this compound effect. Minimum of 3 people every single month. If you want to grow this business really fast, you're going to want to shoot for 5 people every month. But consistency of bringing new people in, getting referrals, and just being there and being supportive and leading with a serving heart where you're there to help people and not to make money, the money will naturally come. There are bonuses, so I'll go into a little bit of specifics here just to give you an idea. Team cycle bonuses are once you hit an emerald rank, which means you have 2 coaches under you, you have a bonus. So basically whatever your team produces, so however many people your team is helping, you make a little bit of a kickback on that. And with emerald to diamond, or emerald to ruby to diamond, that kickback is increased by $2 for every certain increment. There is a cap, so on an emerald you can earn $250 a week just in this bonus. That does not include your commissions. As a ruby, I think it's 500, and then as a diamond, I think it's 1,000. I could be wrong on those numbers, but those are the caps on that. And then as you progress further into different ranks, that cap gets larger, and then eventually it's unlimited. So a lot of people that have a successful business in Team Beachbody, more than half of their income is this team cycle bonus. The other part of the other main part of our income here is commissions. So you earn 25% commission on anything that people buy through you. And this isn't a selling business. Like I said, we lead with our hearts. We lead to help people. But it does come down to, this is our job. And we do make commission on orders that people get for our help. So 25% commission. Challenge packs are a little bit higher percentage on that. People's Club membership, we get a little bit higher percentage on that as well. But basically it's 25%. Also, as you get up into the higher ranks, there are quarterly bonuses. The highest rank that you can achieve earns $45,000 every 3 months. So I'm going to minimize this so I can blow up this picture for you guys. This is absolutely insane. So Lindley Bentway, she is actually one of our uplines, believe it or not. Wonder if I can pull it up like this. So you can't see it super good. Oops, go back. So this is kind of her income projection. Her average as a brand new coach was $45 a week, which is still $200 a month. Now that's actually really awesome to start out with. Not everybody gets that kind of jump start right away, but it definitely isn't hard either. So it really just depends on how hard you push, what kind of market you are going into, and etc. On her 1-year anniversary, she was making over $1,100 per week. So that is almost $5,000 a month. On her 2-year anniversary, she was making $20,000 a month, $5,000 per week. And then on her 3-year anniversary, she was making close to just over $22,000 a week. So that's insane. And this was made, 3-year anniversary was July of 2013. She's now 5 years in as a coach now. And I can't even imagine what her paycheck is now. But that's just kind of a peek into what you guys can look forward to if you put your all into this business. But like I said, don't worry about your income. It will come by you just helping people, okay? She actually just did a post because we're part of her downline, but we reached, what was it? 80,000 coaches that are like under her. We're not all her, like she's not my coach, but I'm part of that 80,000 people that she has underneath her. It's quite crazy. Then let's go down here. So earning events and trips. These are must-do things. So Super Saturdays, in my opinion, are non-negotiable in your business. You need to help 3 people a month. You need to read your personal development. You need to talk to people. You need to share your journey, and you need to go to events. Those are the only things you need to do to be successful in this business. Basically, what events do is they surround you with all of the people that are like you. You're surrounded by all these positive people that are trying to grow this business. You're surrounded by a bunch of really inspirational people that have had amazing transformations health-wise. You're surrounded by people that have had amazing financial transformations through this business, and they're going to also inspire you to keep pushing. So Super Saturday is a quarterly event. They're held all over the country. I have all Minnesota coaches, so we've all gone to Minnesota Super Saturdays, and those are quarterly events. So we just had one here in January. There will be another one April 2nd or 6th, that first Saturday in April. And then there will be one right after Summit in July, and then in August, and then there will be one in October. And basically this is just, you're going to get tips from coaches. We do a live workout. You hear from corporate to hear about any product releases, all sorts of fun stuff. And it's really just, you get to be a part of the community that you work with every day on the computer. So it's really, really, really awesome to see. Summit is an annual trip. So actually going back to Super Saturday, the picture on that 4-picture one, the bottom left one is a Super Saturday event. The girl in the yellow headband there, she is actually from Pittsburgh. She is a coach that we have become friends with. The girl on the left of me in the blue headband or purple, whatever color that is, she is my coach. Her name is Michelle, and they are success partners. And she came out to Minnesota this summer and came to Super Saturday with us. So that was really cool. Previous to that, last January, I went to Pittsburgh for their Super Saturday, and that was really, really cool. And then the other 3 pictures there are from Coach Summit this year, or 2015 in July. And the bottom right, that's my success partner, Jody, in the picture with me. The top left is with my mom. And then that's me, Jody, and my mom in that 3-person picture. And Summit was really, really awesome. Basically, it is 3 days of training and fun and really, really meeting a lot of people that you will never see at your Super Saturdays, because we have so many people that are from out of state. You really get to build this team bond and meet everybody that you work with through the computer. So Summit is annual, 3 days of training, workouts, live workouts with all the trainers in the videos. There are parties and lots of different stuff that you get to go to. The last morning of Summit, there is what they call a super workout. So Summit was in Nashville this last year. It's going to be in Nashville again this year. Basically, they shut down the main street through downtown Nashville and a couple blocks over. And we all, like, they set up these big projector screens, and we all work out in the street in Nashville, all hot and sweaty and gross, but it's a freaking blast. I actually last year overslept, but I've did enough of the live workouts to only imagine what that super workout was like. It was crazy. And then also the Success Club trip, registration actually just opened on Tuesday, one of the days this week. And it sold out like that. It was so fast, like within 15 minutes. And it is going to be in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, at the Hard Rock Resort. So it's a 5-star all-inclusive resort. I'm on the wait list, so you'll be able to get onto the wait list. And you earn this by helping people. If you help 3 people every month, I can almost guarantee you that you're going to get off that wait list. If you want to guarantee that you're going to get off that wait list, you're going to shoot for a little bit higher, because they go off of Success Club points to get off the wait list. There are leadership conferences for as you develop your team. If you decide to be a really huge go-getter, you can shoot for top 10. And this year they are going to Bora Bora for their Elite 10 trip. Last year they went to Paris. It's really and Beachbody spoils the crap out of us. It's really quite crazy. And so that's a really, really cool trip that a lot of people earn, or not a lot, 10 people, top 10 earn. And then the leadership conferences where there's also training and parties and things. Also at Summit, there are specific events for hitting Success Club. There's certain events for being elite and premier, all sorts of stuff that you don't know what that is yet, but really, really getting spoiled by the Beachbody corporate company, and meeting all of these personal trainers in person, working out with them. And yeah, it's awesome. Basically signing up, so you can do it one of 2 ways. There is the $40 sign up fee, and that would be like you don't buy anything else. Now you can do it this way, and like say you don't want to buy a challenge pack, but within 30 days you do. So you can sign up with this $40 fee and still be able to order a challenge pack within 30 days. On the other hand, if you buy a challenge pack on the front end, that sign up fee is waived. So a lot of times people order like the 21-day fix because that's our biggest seller, with the meal plan and the workouts. It's the most diversified program and it fits almost every single person. That package is on sale for $140 when it's on sale, or $160. Here in January, it is on sale this month for $140. So that would be a program that I would recommend for every single person to have and to go through so that they can help their customers and their challengers through through that program. Of course, you can get other programs. If there's a program you really want to try, we'll talk about all that stuff if you decide you want to sign up. But there's challenge packs for all of that. And challenge packs are Shakeology and a fitness program together. And then if you are ready to sign up and be a coach and join our team, I would be super, super happy to have all of you that are here. And if you're ready to do it, we'll go through, I'll walk you through the process after our Q&A portion. And then recurring expenses as a coach, there's a $16 monthly membership fee. This is for, we have these websites and this Coach Online office and updates for the websites that we use. And that's what that pays for. It pays for the maintenance and fixing bugs if there's bugs. And then also another expense would be your personal product monthly. So we highly suggest that you are on Shakeology every month, but sometimes you have to postpone it. Maybe you didn't drink it regularly. So you have to have a minimum. It works out to be about $50 a month that you have to spend every month to keep your account active. And then also once you hit that Emerald rank, most people hit Emerald within their first 2 to 4 weeks as a coach. Once you hit that rank, you are going to need the club membership in order to earn Team Cycle bonuses. Or no, that's not true. You need the club membership to qualify for free leads that Beachbody will give you for people that have bought in products or signed up for an account and they don't have a coach. So you need the club membership to be able to get those free customers and that free money that Beachbody will give you. So I'm gonna stop the stop here for the Q&A, and if I can figure that out, I'm gonna stop recording. Oh, here.